Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, your go-to channel for the latest and greatest in the automotive world. Today, we're diving into something truly special, a car that's got muscle car enthusiasts buzzing with excitement. It's the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda HEMI Cuda, a bold revival of one of the most iconic names in American automotive history. This isn't just a car, it's a statement, a modern masterpiece that blends the raw, aggressive spirit of the original Barracuda with cutting-edge technology and performance. So, buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into everything you need to know about this beast, from its jaw-dropping design to its heart-pounding performance, and even a bit of its legendary history. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the legacy of the Plymouth Barracuda, because to understand the 2026 model, you need to know where it came from. The Barracuda debuted in 1964 as a sporty fastback based on the Plymouth Valiant, hitting the market just weeks before the Ford Mustang, making it one of the original pony cars. While the first generation was stylish, it was the second generation, from 1967 to 1969, that started to flex some muscle with optional V8 engines. But it was the third generation, from 1970 to 1974, that cemented the Barracuda's legend, especially the high-performance Cuda models. Those cars, particularly the ones powered by the monstrous 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, were the kings of the muscle car era, with aggressive styling, vibrant, high-impact, colors like limelight and vitamin C, and performance that dominated drag strips and street races alike. The 1971 HEMI Cuda convertible, with only a handful ever made, is one of the most valuable muscle cars today, fetching millions at auctions. Fast forward to 2025, and the Plymouth brand, dormant since 2001, is making a comeback under Stellantis, and the 2026 Barracuda HEMI Cuda is leading the charge. But is this revival the real deal, or just another rumor? Let's break it down. Now, let's get to the star of the show, the design of the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda HEMI Cuda. This car is a stunning blend of retro and modern, capturing the essence of the original while looking like it belongs in a sci-fi blockbuster. Picture a long, sculpted hood that screams power, a low-slung profile with a wide, muscular stance, and a fastback roofline that pays homage to the 1970s models. The front end is aggressive, with sleek LED headlights that give a nod to the classic four-headlight setup of the 1971 Cuda, but with a modern, razor-sharp edge. The grille is wide and menacing, featuring a subtle fish logo, a tribute to the Barracuda's aquatic namesake. You'll also notice the iconic, shark gill vents on the fenders, which, unlike the non-functional ones on the 1971 model, are fully operational, feeding air to the monstrous engine. The rear is just as striking, with wraparound LED taillights, a ducktail spoiler, and a dual exhaust system that lets everyone know this car means business. The body is aerodynamic yet unmistakably muscular, with flared wheel arches that house massive 20-inch alloy wheels wrapped in low-profile performance tires. Color options are a love letter to Mopar fans, with classic hues like B7 blue, plum crazy purple, and HEMI orange, alongside modern shades like shadow black and pearl white. Every detail, from the chrome accents to the sculpted hood bulge, screams performance and nostalgia. Under the hood is where the 2026 Barracuda HEMI Cuda truly comes alive. The heart of this beast is a 6.4-liter HEMI V8 engine, producing a jaw-dropping 500 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. This isn't the old-school 426 HEMI, but it's a modern evolution that delivers relentless power while meeting today's emission standards. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, this setup propels the Cuda from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds, making it a serious contender against modern muscle cars like the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat and Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500. For those who want a bit of classic driving feel, there's an optional 6-speed manual transmission, complete with a pistol grip shifter that's a direct nod to the original Cuda. But Stellantis didn't stop there. For eco-conscious enthusiasts, there's a hybrid variant that combines the HEMI V8 with an electric motor, boosting efficiency without sacrificing performance. This hybrid setup is rumored to deliver around 600 horsepower, blending instant electric torque with the roar of the V8. The power is sent to the rear wheels through a reinforced drivetrain, with an optional all-wheel drive system for better traction in high-performance scenarios. To handle all that power, the Cuda features a heavy-duty suspension with adaptive dampers, massive Brembo brakes, and a limited slip differential, ensuring it sticks to the road whether you're carving corners or burning rubber. The interior of the 2026 Barracuda HEMI Cuda is where classic meets luxury. Step inside, and you're greeted by premium leather seats with heating and cooling options, embossed with the Cuda logo. The cabin blends retro touches, like the pistol grip shifter and analog-inspired gauges, with modern tech. A fully digital 12-inch instrument cluster displays critical driving info, while a 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system dominates the center console. It's packed with features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium audio system that rivals the engine's roar. The steering wheel is thick and grippy, with paddle shifters for the automatic models and classic Mopar badging. Carbon fiber accents and aluminum trim add a touch of sophistication, while ambient lighting lets you customize the mood. For those who want to stand out, there's an optional pink interior inspired by viral trends, though most will likely stick with classic black or white. The rear seats are snug, as expected in a muscle car, but they're functional for short trips, and the trunk offers decent space for a weekend getaway. Every inch of the interior is designed to make you feel like you're in a high-performance cockpit, ready to dominate the road. Now, let's talk performance in more detail, because the 2026 Barracuda HEMI Cuda is built to thrill. With 500 horsepower on tap in the standard V8 model, this car is a straight-line monster, capable of running the quarter mile in around 12 seconds. The hybrid variant pushes that even further, with estimates suggesting a quarter-mile time closer to 11.5 seconds. But it's not just about drag racing. The Cuda's chassis is tuned for precision handling, with a lower center of gravity and a wider track than its predecessors. The adaptive suspension adjusts on the fly, offering a comfortable ride for cruising and a stiff setup for aggressive driving. Whether you're tearing up a back road or hitting the track, the Cuda feels planted and responsive. The Brembo brakes provide incredible stopping power, hauling this beast down from high speeds with confidence. And for those who love to customize, there's an optional performance package that includes a track-tuned suspension, stickier tires, and a louder exhaust system that'll wake the neighbors. This car isn't just fast, it's a complete performance package that lives up to the Cuda name. Let's address the elephant in the room. Is the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda HEMI Cuda actually happening? There's been plenty of skepticism, and for good reason. Plymouth has been out of the game since 2001, and rumors of a Barracuda revival have popped up before, often fueled by AI-generated videos and speculative renders. But this time, things feel different. Stellantis, the parent company of Dodge, Chrysler, and the now-revived Plymouth brand, has been dropping hints. A recent trademark filing for the Cuda name, combined with a cryptic fish logo on the Dodge Charger portal website, suggests something big is brewing. Add to that the display of Barracuda concepts at the 2024 SEMA show, and the buzz is starting to feel real. However, some enthusiasts remain cautious, pointing out that Plymouth no longer exists as a standalone brand, and a new Cuda could be rebranded as a Dodge. For now, Stellantis is keeping details tight, but the consensus is that the 2026 model is in development, with a potential reveal slated for late 2025. If it does hit the market, expect a starting price around $60,000 for the base V8 model, with the hybrid and high-performance trims pushing closer to $80,000 or more. The 2026 Barracuda HEMI Cuda isn't just about raw power and stunning looks, it's packed with modern technology to keep it competitive. Advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking are standard, making it as safe as it is thrilling. The infotainment system supports over-the-air updates, ensuring the car stays current with the latest software. There's also a performance telemetry system for track enthusiasts, letting you record lap times, G-forces, and more. For those who love to tinker, the Cuda is designed with modularity in mind, making it a tuner's dream. Aftermarket support is already buzzing, with companies hinting at supercharger kits, custom exhausts, and suspension upgrades to push this car even further. Whether you're a purist who loves the classic Mopar vibe or a tech-savvy driver looking for modern performance, the Cuda has something for everyone. Let's take a moment to appreciate what this car means for muscle car fans. The original Barracuda was a rebel, a car that dared to challenge the Mustang and Camaro in the 1960s and 70s. It wasn't just about speed, it was about attitude, with bold colors, wild decals, and engines that shook the ground. The 2026 model carries that same spirit, but it's built for a new era. It's a bridge between the golden age of muscle cars and the future of performance, blending raw power with hybrid efficiency and cutting-edge tech. For collectors, this could be the start of a new legend, especially if Stellantis limits production to keep it exclusive. For enthusiasts, it's a chance to own a piece of history reborn, a car that's as much about the drive as it is about the statement it makes. Whether you're cruising Main Street, hitting the drag strip, or just admiring it in your garage, the 2026 Barracuda HEMI Cuda is designed to turn heads and quicken pulses. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda HEMI Cuda is shaping up to be one of the most exciting cars of the decade. It's got the looks, the power, and the heritage to stand toe-to-toe with the best modern muscle cars while honoring its iconic roots. While some details are still under wraps, the signs point to a car that's ready to dominate the streets and reignite the Plymouth legacy. If you're as pumped as we are, drop a comment below and let us know what you think about this revival. Are you Team V8 or intrigued by the hybrid? What color would you pick? And if you want to stay in the loop for more updates on the Cuda and other automotive legends, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Thanks for watching Auto Vehicle Info, and we'll see you in the next one.